Hey Rocketeers, it is Charlie Rocket here. I have no clue where my tripod is today, so today's video may be a little bit shaky, but I wanted to go ahead and review a comic book for Thursday. I'm recording it in advance just to make sure I even make this video. That's how we gotta do it sometimes. But today I am going to be reviewing a comic book called Kiss of Death, and this comic book is by my good friend RJ Marquesi. Yay! Yay! And yeah, so here we go. Side note, RJ is a good friend of mine. You may know him as Deadpoolicorn. I don't know if that's a secret or not. I don't think it is. But anywho, you can also find him at thevariant.com, the-variant.com, I think it is. I don't know. But he has a review site. It's really awesome. Most of you have probably already checked it out. I do a lot of review videos with him where we're talking about action figures for Action Figure Friday. But also he has cosplay spotlights. He's talking about comic books. He's talking about conventions. He's talking about all kinds of nerd stuff that you probably want to see. And I'm also on that site a couple times. Hey, because I'm so cool. But anywho, he is a writer and he has a couple of things under his belt at this point. But I finally read something. No, I've read things before, but I haven't reviewed anything. So I finally read Kiss of Death. It is issue 1 of Kiss of Death, his comic book. You can actually find it on the Variant website, a free copy if you want to go ahead and check it out. It's legit. It took me a long time to read this comic book, but I want to make it clear that it wasn't because the comic was like boring or hard to get into. It took me a really long time actually because I just had things keep coming up. Like every time I sat down to read it, I was reading it on my phone. I was reading my copy actually from the Variant website also. So I was reading it from my phone, so anytime something came up, I had to go from that screen to a different screen, and then like I just wouldn't make it back to it. Like hashtag mom life, hashtag working mom life, hashtag I'm a crazy person. So that's kind of why, but I finally sat down and just said, no, I'm gonna finish this. It's not even like so long that it should even have taken this long. But I actually was super duper happy with how it caught my attention so much. Like I was very into the storyline and very curious about where it was going. So that is probably my favorite part about the comic book. And also there was a twisty turn at the end. I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't want to like ruin the surprise of issue 1. But I'm just going to give like a basic overview and how I feel about it. So basically the story's about this guy and he kind of has like I don't know if I would call it like a power or just like a thing that he can do. I don't know. He can tell when people are lying to him, but also he's very like particular with the details of how his life goes. So like he's very he pays a lot of attention to what goes on in his life and how he goes throughout the day and his schedule and whatnot. But basically the story is that he meets a girl at a bar and then all of that kind of goes out the window. And I mean, that's kind of how it is, right? That's kind of how that story goes in real life. But it's to a ridiculous degree. Like, so he can't tell when she's lying, really. But also, he can't tell the details of that night that he met her to the point where he doesn't remember what she looks like, doesn't remember what happened after he met her. He's actually kind of confused about if this scenario actually happened. Like, did I actually meet somebody at the bar? How did I get home? What's going on here? Was I really that drunk? Like, that kind of scenario. And she ends up texting him from like an unknown number, and he's trying to figure out the details of that night, why he can't remember, and why his powers are not really working on her. And just figuring all that stuff out. I really like stories that are like that, because I like trying to guess what's going to happen, but I also like seeing how far the writing is going, as far as, is this going to be super like detective work? Like, is this going to be Death Note? Like, are we sitting here trying to like trick Elle, and Elle's trying to trick us, and we're trying to all find each other? What's going on here? Of course, it's not a storyline that's that long, but putting all the pieces together always makes me really excited and really happy. So that was really awesome. Figuring out why all of this is happening to this guy. Like I said, I mean, it was just issue 1, so it was super short. So I don't have much to say on that without giving anything away. Sorry. But you should totally go to the Variant website and check it out. But it was really awesome. I really liked it. The artwork was really good. Like, half of it was in color and the other half was black and white for now. And you know what? I didn't care at all, because it was just amazing. And crazy, like crazy things started happening, and I was so confused. I was legit lost. I remember I read the first couple pages and I messaged RJ, and I was just like, RJ, why does man not even know what the girl looked like? I don't understand. And he was like, just keep reading it. Like, what are you doing? I was on like page 3 or something, and I was like, this man don't even know what this girl looked like. He's all into her and doesn't even know what her face looks like, what her hair looks like, what color her eyes were, what they even talked about. But he's like super obsessed. So I already wanted to know the answers, and he was just like, please just keep reading. And so I had to. But it was really good. It was really good, and I do encourage you to read it. It was awesome. I can't think of anything else to say without giving stuff away. It's really hard. But yeah, writing was good. It was very I mean, I don't know. It felt like I was like talking to my friends, or very like I like writing that feels like you're talking to somebody you know, and that is not like, this is what writing should sound like, you know? And it's from the point of view of the main character, and it just sounded like hearing a story from a friend. And I mean, it kind of was, because I heard the story from RJ. But but I just really like writing like that. So it was really awesome. You guys should check it out. That's about it for my comic review for today. Next week, I'm going to be reviewing Silk issue number 1, volume 1. I don't know. I don't know what I have. I think volume 1. And so we can move on to the Spider-Verse. My favorite stuff. Okay, like, I talk about Spider-Verse all the time, and I haven't even read half the stuff. But we're gonna make it so. We're making it so. But check out Kiss of Death. You can check it out, the-variant.com. I think that's what it is. Whatever. Find them on social media, The Variant. They're awesome. And you can get your issue number 1 to read. Let me know what you think. Comment below. Make sure you follow them. Follow me. Do whatever. Follow us all. We're cool people. I don't know. Okay. Anywho. Thanks, guys, for listening. That's been a Comic Book Thursday review face. I don't know. What do I call them? Thursday Comic Book Review. That's what I'm calling it now. This video is so weird. Anywho, it's hot. I've got to go. Love you guys. Have a great day.